I figured I would save the talking head and jump right in. My goal for this studio session was to use one continuous light and then use a flash to fill in the shadows. And I usually always bring my own lights because I know how they work. I don't have time to learn new things, and I really just want to get the best outcome right away. And am I the only one that keeps my equipment in the boxes they were delivered? Let me explain why I was really stressed out this morning. I originally booked 3 photo shoots in this studio space. And when I woke up in the morning, one of my clients reached out because they weren't feeling well and had to cancel. So I only had 2 people, but I scheduled a space for 3 people. So I was panicking last minute to find somebody, but I overextended myself and ended up booking 4 people. So I was on my phone a lot.
Hi, I'm Shane.
Even though I've done this long enough to know what to do, I still get anxious before every photo shoot, especially the first one. I want to make sure the lights are right, the right temperatures, the right output. So right away, I'm just trying to figure out the light before I really dive in. One of my favorite things to do to get models and actors out of their head during my photo shoot is ask them, hey, do you have no look? Hey, do you mind taking that jacket off? Do you mind moving this way? And during that time, I'll take a bunch of pictures of them to find this really beautiful, natural, candid moment of them that I feel like I can use for my book. And during this setup here, you can see Shane has this beautiful head of hair. And as he's adjusting his straightaways in the mirror, I find this amazing opportunity to take these profile pictures of him that I'm obsessed with. During this photo session, I feel like our strongest frames is when I get Shane out of his head and he's changing his clothes, he's looking in the mirror, he's adjusting. That's the beauty of taking digital photography. You can take as many pictures as you want and try to capture these little moments as people are getting ready. Here, I see him adjusting his coat and I really love how the colors look. I feel like I'm finally honing in on the light, and these actually end up being some of my favorite frames of the session.
Hi, I'm Rocky.
The biggest thing I've learned over the course of the past 5-6 years while taking pictures of people is that to be a great director, a great photographer, even a great teacher or a great coach or a mentor, is that you need to understand that one size doesn't fit all. Each person you work with is going to need different ways to be directed. And I try to remind myself, because during photo shoots, you can really get in your own head about your camera settings, your lighting, trying to focus really hard into framing. However, for me, I really love to just talk to people, engage, and see how comfortable they are in front of the lens. Some people need a little more guidance, a little more direction, and that's okay. That's what you need to understand to hone in on your craft, to be like, okay, this person needs these directions and this person needs less. And here, right off the bat, Rocky and I just click and we just start taking really great photos right away. During this lighting setup here, I turn off the continuous light and I just leave the flash that's on camera left. And one of my favorite things to do is just walk back and forth on the straight line. Go super wide, walk up to a close-up, and walk back to a super wide. I kind of like this method of just take as many photos until they think it's really funny to find this really funny, natural moment, because I'm going to end up deleting a bunch of the bad takes. My goal is to find just one pure moment in the chaos that I shoot. I know some photographers are against showing the model the back of your camera because it feels like it takes away from the rhythm of what you're trying to accomplish. However, I think it's really important to get them involved. Let them see what we're doing. Maybe they'll have some notes. Maybe they'll want to do something else. At the end of the day, this is a collaborative process. Bring them in, show them what we're trying to accomplish so they understand that oh, this takes some time to figure out. Let's figure this out together. Halfway through my photo shoots, I need to take a break and stock up on liquid death. This is not a paid ad. I am just absolutely obsessed with the peach flavored liquid death. And if you know with my hat.
Hi, my name is Koby Broomfield.
I think there's something beautiful about working with somebody over and over and over again. Earlier in the morning, I texted Koby being like, hey man, I had somebody cancel me last minute. Do you think you'd be available for a last minute photo shoot? If not, no worries. And he goes, absolutely, I'll be there. I have an idea of this clothing I want to wear. Are you cool with it? I'm like, absolutely. And he comes with this beautiful, well-styled suit. And once you find someone you enjoy working with, you kind of get past this awkward stage and you can really start making really beautiful bodies of work. You know, Koby and I are not focused on taking one awesome image anymore. It's about how can we tell a story? How can we engage people? And I think that's something very special that takes time to grow and develop. And here, this is probably our 4th or 5th photo shoot together, and we just jump right in. During this framing, I thought it was really cool to just peel back behind the white backdrop, see what's in the background. Sometimes having a little depth can look really cool in your photos. As I mentioned in the beginning of this video, my goal is to use one continuous light and use a flash to fill in the shadows. And I was having a difficulty using the continuous light on a steady basis. I think I needed a bigger softbox and really hone in on that a bit. However, here, I'm really just enjoying using the flash to the camera left and then getting this full body shot, adding the white around them. I think these look really beautiful and I'm really enjoying how these turned out.
Hi, my name is Valerie Razo.
Before I work with anybody, I love to jump on a Zoom call or Google Meet call to just explain my process. And the one big thing I love telling people is this: I am a team of one. I don't have any assistants. I do everything by myself. It's just something that I've learned to do. And I'm a firm believer, if I can't do it by myself, I really don't want to bother people because I don't really have that much money to spend. I say the same thing to every single person. You know what you look best in. For example, I am over 6'1", I'm over 250 pounds. I don't wear the color red because I look like a big stop sign. So please let me know what you look your best in. I want you to feel comfortable and confident. And Valerie absolutely crushes it with this beautiful green dress. It pops on camera, it looks stunning, and I couldn't be prouder of these photos because I think it just looks different than anything I've ever done before. I really wish I had this much flexibility, but Valerie improvises and reaches back for her heels, and I think these are my favorite pictures of the entire day. So my last few setups of the day, here I point the flash directly up to bounce light everywhere, hoping to create a softer light on Valerie's face. I have a mental checklist of everything I want to accomplish during a photo shoot. Close-ups, medium shots, extreme wides, and extreme close-ups. And sometimes I like to peel back and I like to show the equipment in the frame. I think it looks cool, I think it looks a little different. I don't do it for every single picture, but once in a while, I think it's a really nice reminder that like, hey, we're in a studio. And here, lastly, I get extremely far back to get Valerie in the middle of the white backdrop, then I expand the white to make it look like this subject in a big white room. I think it looks cool, and I think it adds a really nice texture to my series of photos here.
So much fun to add some things.
Thanks for making it to the end of the video. This was a good reminder that no matter what happens during a shoot or people canceling, you have to refigure things out, just enjoy it and have fun. Some of the pictures that I really enjoyed that I'll use in my portfolio are the ones that I just had fun, had a great conversation, and was happy to snap a picture at the right time. So if you can learn anything from me, it's just keep doing what you're doing. Let me know what you like, let me know your favorite parts, and see you next time.